feel like we could possibly get the tower to go by doing that. What is up, everybody? CoinPusher here, back with a brand new HighLimitCoinPusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in, and they gave us 500 quarters to get started today. So believe it or not, one of the employees actually tried to charge me $500 million for this game for 50 quarters. Do you believe that? So it's like 10 times, or no wait, 50 times the price that we paid, and like not even for as many quarters. We got 500 for 10 million. That's what we ended up getting. But they was going to give us 50 quarters for $500 million. That was just super wrong right there. I mean, we've done put about roughly 100 quarters in there, and we haven't got nothing to go. So that means we'd have already had to have spent $1 billion on this game. So anyway, luckily the owner was here today. He's just watching everybody, because here lately the employees have just been awful. Some of them have been, but a lot of them have gotten fired. A lot of them have gotten warnings, multiple warnings. So pretty much the owner, when he heard that employee say that, he just kind of stood there just looking over this way, and that employee was like, well, actually, I meant to say this is a $10 million buy-in for 500 quarters. So honestly, I think if the owner wouldn't have been here today, she would have probably charged me that much, actually. So anyway, luckily the owner heard that, and like literally all the owner did was just stand there and look in this direction for a few minutes. And then she was like, well, you know what, actually, I just remembered that game costs $10 million to play now. So really hoping $10 million buy-in will get it to go. So far we have won no quarters back, which is pretty alarming. I mean, there was no quarters in the machine to start out with the way it was. However, there is two $1 chips on the corners there. If we can get one of those, that's worth 500 free quarters. So on us, well, they're finally starting to move. We got about 150, 200 quarters left. Really hope we can get it to go before we run out of quarters today. They also got some quarters on top of this tower right here. That's a pretty good sized tower, if you ask me. That's a whole bunch of $10,000 chips. They got a big old pyramid of $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the right side. And they got a ginormous spiral tower made out of $25,000 chips way back there. That is so much money. I'd honestly say that that's about, let's see, possibly $5 to $10 million. So it's quite a bit of money for sure. So wish me the best of luck, everybody. Hopefully we can win it all out of there. Alright, so we're down to about, I'm going to say, 25, 30 quarters. Let's get them in there. That's a little bit less than I thought, so that right there is going to be the last push. I believe we done got one $1 chip. So let's get that out of the loot chute real quick, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So check this out. There ended up being two $1 chips down in there. So there might have been one right there in the center. It seems like I seen something blue and white right there in the center. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn both of these in. They'll give us 1,000 quarters total. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I turned in both of them $1 chips. They gave us 1,000 more quarters. So wish me the best of luck. Hopefully we can clear all this out of here now. I feel like if we can get this big old tower over here on the left side, that'll give us a whole bunch of quarters. But anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. That employee probably almost lost her job by trying to overcharge me for the buy-in like that. I'm pretty sure she was close to losing her job. Well, we got the pyramid of poker chips to go over there on the right side, which is super nice. So anyway, let's get right back to pushing. Hopefully we can knock down this tower of $25,000 chips and this tower of $10,000 chips over here. That is a humongous tower, if you ask me. Definitely quite a bit of money there. that was about 300-ish quarters at once. Let's clear out that loot chute. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this right here. This is absolutely amazing. Check this out. We got the pink earbud. I'm not sure where it was hidden at, but we got it. Oh my goodness, wow. Did you see that one? That one was phenomenal. That ginormous tower on the left there just like fell toward the right. Oh my gosh, there's a $5 chip on the edge right there. Alright, let's get that loot chute cleared out to be sure we don't end up losing that. So pretty much, for the ones who don't know, the pink earbud right here gets us a free tower made out of $10,000 chips. We don't get to pick what size the tower is, but it'll build us a free tower of chips. That's all that counts. Sometimes it's multiple towers, sometimes it could be a tower as big as that one back there. You never know. It's really just about what they want to do that particular day. And the $5 chip that we just won right there in the center, we get to turn that in, and they will take all the stuff that is on the blue shelf, and they will put it into the playing field for us. So we got that to look forward to. We're about to get that humongous tower of $25,000 chips here shortly though. And I'm pretty sure we've won that $1 chip on the left side by now. So we'll go ahead and cash that in here in just a few minutes. I'll have to separate all those chips and stuff. Doing good on quarters, pretty good, so whenever that tower on the left side fell, that gave us a whole bunch more quarters. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we're about to make an absolute fortune once we get this big old tower of $25,000 chips to go. Honestly, one of the biggest towers I've seen in there before. Made out of $25,000 chips anyway. Yeah, usually with the $25,000 chips, they make the towers just a little bit smaller than the $5,000 and the $10,000 chips. It's because they know there's more money there. Now, if you do like a $1 billion buy-in or something like that, then you can expect to see massive towers of all different types of chip values. So, yeah, we'll turn in that pink earbud just as quick as we can clear out all these $25,000 chips here. Alright, let's clear out that loot chute. It's getting extremely full. Oh yeah, there we go. Sweet. Yeah, $25,000 chip right there in the center. It's making its way toward the edge. I think that fell out of the base of that tower. Now, usually when that happens, that's a good indication that you're making some significant progress on those towers. So it's honestly a really, really good sign that it's lost a chip at the base of it. And somebody told me to hit that skill stop button when the towers are super close. You'll see sometimes it could move the tower around. You see what I'm saying? Yep, see how it's like teetering back and forth now? I feel like you could possibly get the tower to go by doing that. Oh my goodness. That right there was absolutely insane. Be sure you leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed that right there. That was a huge chip avalanche. Wow, so many $25,000 chips we just made right there. Well, let's keep at it. Let's get it all cleared out of there. Also try to clear out all the excess quarters that we stacked up. Now see all those quarters like on the pusher and the left and the right side that are like piled up on top of each other? See, a lot of times whenever we turn in a special chip or a special earbud, for instance the pink earbud, if we turn that in, a lot of times they will level out the playfield and take all these quarters off of there, and they won't most of the time give me all the quarters back. They'll just take the quarters for themselves. So that's why it's best to, you know, win as many quarters back as you possibly can. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a good push. There we go. Alright, so I'd say there's about 300-400 grand left in there to win. Maybe 350 grand. It'll take me a minute to count all that up. Well, now we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn in the pink earbud right here, and they'll build that tower of $10,000 chips. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned, you all. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I turned in that pink earbud, and surprisingly, they built two gigantic towers made out of $10,000 chips. Oh my goodness. Wow, did you see that one? We got that big old tower on the right side to fall backwards already. Must have been leaning that direction or something, I don't know. Well, that fell down super easily, so I'll take it. We're about to get this big old stack of chips right here. Nice, there we go. That was absolutely outstanding. And that big old tower back there on the pusher, I'd say that one's at least maybe 1 if not 2 million. Quite a bit of money. Alright, let's clear out that loot chute. There we go. Yeah, for the ones who don't know, there's actually a little like opening gap or whatever you want to call it right up above the payout chute, and if it gets too full, after it gets about, I'm going to say, well, let's just say it gets all the way full, sometimes money will fall down that little opening gap, and it actually goes inside the machine and it goes to the owner. It goes to the same place as those side slots on the left and the right side. And I feel like they honestly could fix that little opening space that's down here in the loot chute. They could like patch it up or at least put tape over it or something like that. The maintenance guy has offered to do that for them, and they're just like, no, I think we'll keep it the way it is. That's what the owner said, so. I mean, I'm sure they do that because it makes everybody more money, and it takes money away from the player. And most people aren't going to be, you know, as experienced playing these games as I am, and they're going to let that loot chute blow up to like right here, and then they're going to end up losing like half of their money that they've won or they were supposed to win. Yeah, but they do that, I guess, just to make more money. Well, speaking of that, we probably do need to get it cleared out again. Well, it was pretty close to halfway full, maybe about a little over a quarter of the way full. Not too awful much. Alright, let's see. That big old tower, it is so close to going back there on the pusher. We just gotta stay consistent. Keep on pushing right there in the middle. Yeah, somehow we were able to trick shot that stack of cash into the playfield, the one that was on top of that $5,000 stack back there. They also got one over here. You may not be able to see it right now. It's definitely back there. Oh, nice. We got that tower to go. Wow, look at all those $10,000 chips. Wow, we're making a fortune today. Alright, let's empty out that payout chute again. Wow, it was super full that time. That's what I'm saying. It only takes like just one tower falling down to completely clog up that loot chute. Then again, I feel like they could increase the size of the loot chute where it wouldn't get so piled up. But again, I mean, they're doing it, they're in this to make money. I mean, they want to make as much money from people as they possibly can. And I know a lot of people say, well, there's no way this is real, you never lose. But actually, I lose a lot more than I win. That's just the honest truth right there. It's kind of hard to admit that, but it's just the truth of the matter. So basically, I will stand here playing these games all day long until I find like the best video of the day to post on YouTube. So Like today, for example, I played a $3 million buy-in game for 30 quarters. Right before this, I bought in like 3 times. We ended up losing $9 million, and then somebody else wanted to play it, and I'm pretty sure they lost that as well. Then, you know, so we're down like $9 million for the day so far. If you count the $10 million that I bought in on this game for, you need to win $19 million total to break even completely. But I definitely lose a lot more at these than I win. I've lost more than I'll probably ever win back. So anyway, we got it all cleared out of there. That stack of cash is stuck down here in the loot chute, so we'll need to get that cleared out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call them back here and turn in that $5 chip, and they'll take all this stuff that is on the blue shelf, so put it in here for us. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned, you all. Alrighty, A&B CoinPusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I turned in that $5 chip, and they took everything that was on the blue shelves. They stacked it all up into the playfield here. So they counted that stack of cash that was stuck in the loot chute as a win, and that other stack of cash that I was telling you all about, y'all can see that much better now. It's back there on that like mini wall of $5,000 chips. And let's see, they got 2 gold towers in there, 2 mystery bags. Yeah, that's what was holding up the 2 mystery bags right here. There was gold behind them. I know y'all probably couldn't see that, and a lot of people are going to be like, well, where did all that gold come from? Well, that's where they were at. Mystery bags were hiding the gold pretty good. Oh my goodness. Well, we lost 5 grand to the blue shelf, so if there's no more special chips in there today, or earbuds we get a turn in for bonus towers, pretty much we'll have to pay $100,000 to have them put that 5 grand back into the playfield. Which, I mean, if we can get some white dice out of there, I mean, it could potentially be worth it. The white dice would have to total up to 20, so 20 times 5 grand, that would be $100,000. That's what it would take to make our buy-in, the extra 100 grand back, for it to be worth paying 100 grand anyway. Alright, well, we got that golden tower to go over there on the right side. Let me set this mystery bag down. I was holding it in my hand. It's difficult to hold one of the mystery bags and play at the same time. Got to use that skill stop button with one hand and put the quarters in the machine with the other one. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we can get this golden tower over here on the left. Alright, let's clear out that loot chute. It's getting really stacked up right now. Nice, there we go. We got that other mystery bag. I was worried we wouldn't be able to get it. Alright, so let's see. Let's rapid fire a whole bunch of quarters in there. There we go. Now, you know something I haven't seen in there in a little while? I haven't seen the dark blue earbud that gets us like a cash only bonus game. It's been at least several weeks for that. And I also haven't seen the 5,000/10,000 chip. Matter of fact, I think they may have discontinued that ever since they brought the earbuds back into the game. Well, the earbuds have always been here. Used to, they would be worth $100 each. We'd have the option to trade them in for cash or take them home with us. But now the earbuds, depending on what color you get, that's worth a tower of poker chips for absolutely free. Like today, for example, the pink earbud, that was a free tower entirely made out of $10,000 chips. The blue one would be $5,000 chips, the yellow one would be $1,000 chips, and the white one would be $25,000 chips. So, yeah, there's a lot of value. You have the potential to win. Could be $25,000 chips, $1,000 chips. You really never know. It all depends on what color earbud you get. Yeah, that 5,000/10,000 chip, I'm pretty sure what that was. that is worth like one or more free towers made out of $5,000 and $10,000 chips. But I don't ever remember seeing that many massive towers on those games when we'd win the 5,000/10,000 chip. The free tower wouldn't even be that massive, really. Alright, well anyway, we got the majority of this stuff all cleared out of here. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and open up the mystery bags just to see if they got any nice and valuable stuff in there. Let's start with this one right here. This is probably the lightest one out of the two. Oh yeah, sweet, check this out. So we got 3 more white dice, so yeah, it's definitely going to be worth paying 100 grand if we have to. It depends on if there's another special chip in there. Now we did win another $1 chip, so that could be an indication that there's something else, like another earbud or a special chip hidden in that other mystery bag. I mean, but you can't always count on that, because yesterday we won 2 $1 chips last minute and with no more special chips. So anyhow, that's 500 more quarters. We got 3 $10,000 chips, so it's 30 grand. I will take it. So now let's move on to the other mystery bag. Now this one's a little bit heavier. This one might have some gold dice in there. It's what it feels like anyway. Alright, well, if I can get these strings untied, man, I tell you, these are pretty difficult to open up here and there. Alright, well, let's check it out and see what we won. We finally got it open. Oh my goodness, wow, we got super lucky today. So we got this $50 chip here. We actually get to cash this in. They'll take everything that we lost to the gutters, or if that loot chute got too full, and they'll put it back in here for us to have a second chance of winning it. That is absolutely outstanding. And check this out, we got another white dice and 5 more gold dice. Yeah, this right here is going to be a huge win today for a $10 million buy-in. I mean, could you imagine, like, if they would have actually made me pay $1 billion or $500 million for this game? Yeah, there's no way we could win that back. Considering we've only won like 4 white dice today. We're actually, there's some down there in the loot chute. I'll have to get those out of there in just a second. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn in the $1 chips and that $50 chip. And they'll take all that stuff that we lost to the side slots. They'll put it back in here for us. So yeah, we'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I went ahead and turned in that $50 chip. And both of them $1 chips, they gave us 1,000 more quarters. And they took everything that had fallen down in the side slots today and they put it all back into the playfield. So I know what you're thinking. There's no way that mystery bag right there could have fallen down one of them gutters. And I don't even think it could fall down that little opening space that's down there. Pretty much, so say if somebody has lost like dice or special chips to the side slots, or because the loot chute got too full, a lot of times the staff will put their own mystery bag in there, and they will, you know, like put the smaller items into the mystery bag, that way it doesn't get lost again or whatnot. Really don't know exactly how they do it, but that's just my assumption. But anyway, I haven't seen that type of mystery bag in there in a little while. I don't think I've seen the black dollar sign mystery bag in a long time, so it's always nice to see some brand new stuff in there. Alright, let's get it out of the loot chute though before it starts clogging everything up. Alright, so let's see. Let's push across the whole field. I think that'll push pretty good. I'm going to try to get everything to move on past the side slots. But I mean, you can obviously tell that somebody else had already been playing and losing stuff to the gutters today. Because I definitely don't remember losing all this stuff right here. Yeah, there's no way we could have lost all this right here. So we ended up losing 5 grand to the blue shelf somehow. So we'll probably pay an extra 100 grand to have them put that back into the playfield. Like I said, the white dice have to total up to a minimum of 20 for it to be worth, you know, paying that 100 grand to get 5 grand back. Because Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this mystery bag right here, and then we'll go ahead and pay the 100 grand. They'll also reset this stuff that is on the edge here, so hopefully this one is loaded up real good. We're about to find out. Oh my goodness, wow, we got incredibly lucky right here. Well, I just dropped one of them on the floor, but we ended up getting 4 of the white dice and another gold dice. Holy smokes, yeah, this right here is going to be a gigantic win today. I can already tell you that. So anyway, let's go ahead and pay the 100 grand, have them reset that 5 grand, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So right as I was getting that loot chute cleared out, the owner walked by and I was like, hey, how's it going? And we got to talking for a few minutes. And we was talking about like that employee from yesterday, or the day before yesterday, that, you know, stole those white dice from us. And anyway, he said, well, do you need anything? And I was like, well, I was wanting to pay 100 grand to get that $5,000 chip off of the blue shelf. And he was like, don't worry about paying the 100 grand. I'll reset the entire machine for free. So he reset everything, put everything back there on the pusher. So hopefully we can win all this stuff out of here. So basically we didn't have to pay the 100 grand today. I mean, usually he would make us pay 100 grand, but I think that's because that employee tried to cheat us out of money earlier, and I guess the owner wanted to, I guess, make up for it or whatnot. Probably because he felt bad that employee done that. Yeah, that employee nearly lost their job. Oh yeah, we're gonna get all this cleared out of here within a little of no time. Oh yeah, sweet. That was a awesome win right there. We got it all cleared out of there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and call the staff back here, and they will put all these dice that we've won on the pusher shelf back there, and we have to roll them on to the lower shelf, and whatever numbers are facing upwards by the time we get them on down to here is what our multipliers are going to be. So let's see how many white dice we've won in total. Alright, so we end up winning 10 white dice and looks like 6 of the golden dice, so 16 dice in total today. That is absolutely phenomenal. So let's call them back here, have them line up them dice, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we are back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them back here. They put all them dice on the pusher shelf, so let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they all went on some massive numbers today. Well, they're doing mighty good so far. Let's see what those other 2 dice are going to land on. Nice, we got a 4 and a 3. Alright, so we're definitely going to leave it at that right there. We're not going to push anymore, because a lot of these are getting real close to the edge here. And if the dice end up falling over the edge or down these side slots, either one, we end up losing them and they become duds. They won't multiply our winnings or our gold. So I'm going to go ahead and count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all this right here. And I'll let y'all know how much money we ended up making today from a $10 million buy-in. So yeah, we'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. You all are not going to believe how much money I ended up winning today from a $10 million buy-in. This right here is absolutely outstanding. So I ended up winning $16,435,000. That is all the chips put together and the cash. And the white dice today totaled up to 33. So I'm going to get to multiply my winnings by 33. And in total, that put us up to $542,355,000 today. Oh my goodness, that right there is an insane win today off of a $10 million buy-in. So that means we ended up profiting $532,355,000 today. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely shocked right now. That win right there was definitely not expected today. I was honestly expecting to lose money. You know, at first when they said, well, we want you to pay $500 million, I was like, yep, there it is. It's over. Might as well go ahead and call it a losing day right here. But luckily, we stayed consistent. We never gave up, and this is the final results right here. We scored big time on this game today, that's for sure. And the crazy thing is, the win doesn't even end there. On top of that, we won 31 ounces of gold. The gold dice totaled up to, I believe it was 22. So that put us up to 682 ounces of gold. The spot price of gold is like $2,320 an ounce right now, I believe. That means we got roughly $1,582,240 in gold. I'll take it. And last but not least, we ended up winning 1,003 quarters. So let's divide that by 4 to get the dollar amount. It means we got $250.75 in quarters. I'll take it. So anyhow, that right there is not bad at all for a $10 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell icon, that way you get notified for future uploads. And if you want to check out the most recent video on my channel, that will appear at the bottom right of the screen. Well, it's actually yesterday's video, so go and check that one out. If you want to subscribe, that will appear at the top right. If you want to check out the video on the second channel, the most recent video, that will appear at the bottom left of the screen. And if you want to check out an entire playlist of my videos, that will appear at the top left there. So with all that being said, I'll see each and every one of y'all on the next video. Y'all take care and have a fantastic day, everybody.